Well, this video is a little bit unprecedented considering I'm currently in Australia and not Japan, but they do sell Japanese beer in Japan. I mean, Australia, sorry. They do sell Japanese beer in Australia. So today, I actually wanted to do a little taste test, and by little, I actually mean big, taste test between the Sapporo Standard Premium Beer and the Sapporo Premium Black. So I'm really looking forward to trying both of these. I haven't actually tried them. I didn't try them in Japan. In Japan, I only tried the Asahi Black, and that is one of my favorites. So I'm hoping that, because this Sapporo Black is not too expensive, so I'm really hoping that it tastes similar to the Asahi Black, because I absolutely love the Asahi Black, but that is almost impossible to get here in Australia. There's a certain amount of places you can get it, and it's very limited, and it's a little bit expensive at those places. So hopefully, as I said, it tastes a little bit like Asahi. I did see that the black one has a little bit less of a fizziness compared to Asahi, so I'm hoping it's still, obviously won't be as fizzy. So I do really like the fizzy, carbonated version, but this one still has a fizziness to it, and I'm really hoping it doesn't taste like, Guinness, because Guinness is really flat, to be honest, and I don't really like that. This one, I'm really hoping it's not like that, so let's see what it's like. So we're not gonna do this right now, the black one. We're gonna go and start with the standard premium one, because I'm probably more likely to like the black one. I'm gonna save the best for last. So let's try out the premium standard Sapporo beer that is like a standard in Japan. And it says here, discover the perfectly balanced taste that's irresistible to all as you share rich moments with this masterpiece of the brewer's art. What a tagline, am I right? So let's try and open this and hopefully it doesn't spray everywhere. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's see what happens. Kinda worried. Let's do this. Oh, it sprayed a little bit, but not too much. Ooh, it's still all over my hand though. It did it, it did it, it did it, it sprayed. Woo, all right, here we go. Taste test time. Smells okay, doesn't smell putrid like Australian beer, so that's a good sign to start. That is actually not bad at all. Wow. What? I said this thing when I was in Japan. I said, Japan doesn't know how to make a bad beer. They couldn't do it if they tried. All their beers are really good. That's obviously not 100% true, but majority of their beers that I've tried, especially in comparison to Australian beers, are incredible. Or, well, they're at least good. And they range from good to incredible. And Australia kind of ranges from terrible to good. There's not really, I wouldn't say there's really a great Australian beer. But Japan just generally has good beers, so you kind of expect that it's good. It's kind of the theme with the whole country. Like, everything you drink and eat is generally at least at the level of good. And it, obviously goes from good to incredible. So this is definitely better than good, because because good, I would be like, I don't really want to drink it, but I do want to drink this. So this is a more typical beer though. I say typical for Japan, I guess. So what I would say is this, for me, this is pretty good to great, because I'm pretty happy with this. It's got like the perfect amount of fizziness and the perfect amount of reduced. It's not that bitter. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's got the perfect amount of carbonation mixed with the perfect amount of bitterness or not bitterness. It's a low level of bitterness, and that actually surprises me a little bit, because I thought it would be a little bit more bitter, because this beer is apparently a little bit on the lighter side of beers, and I know that I'm not really a light beer fan. Although technically I think I read that this is actually a lager, so that kind of lends to the fact of why I actually like it. And in comparison to like Kirin Kirin beer or Kirin beer. Not sure exactly how the Japanese say it. I know Kirin is kind of, it should be pretty close. In Australia, you call it like Kirin or something like that. So Kirin beer is, Kirin beer actually tastes a little bit stronger and darker, if you know what I mean, like heavier, I guess, compared to this Sapporo one. However, they are both really good. I think I prefer Kirin. I prefer Kirin just a little bit more than this, but this is still really good. All right, so we will drink this, and I'll be back in a little bit. It'll be like seconds for you, and I will be tasting this one because I'm not gonna open them both in my time, real time, like right now. So we're gonna drink this, enjoy it, enjoy your own beer if you've got one now, and then come back in like 1 second and we'll have this one. Okay, we're back, and now it is time to try our Sapporo Black. Let's try it. And if it looks like I look different, it's because I do. It is actually a day later. I ended up not drinking as much the day before. Well, yesterday for me now. For you, it's the exact same moment. So we're gonna do this now. It's the next day, and we're excited. Let's do it. Let's open this thing up. Let me move this camera so you can see better. I'm opening this. Here we go, and I hope this does not destroy my laptop. Let's see. Let's hope it. Oh! Nice! No spillage, no nothing. Perfectly opened. Perfectly. Let's do this. Here we go. Reaction ready? Oh, it smells really good. Smells really good. My God. Whoa. Whoa. That is so good. What? Oh my God. I can very clearly taste the hints of chocolate and what is it? Coffee in there? I can taste that. That is what I absolutely love in a beer. I love when companies want to put those flavors in a beer, and dark especially too. So this beer, this can is actually 2.6 standard drinks, and it's only 5%. 5%, that's a little bit higher than, you know, like a typical beer, right? It's not that high. It's certainly not that high for a black beer. Wow. Okay, so the fizziness. It's not as fizzy as the first one, the premium one. It's also not as fizzy as Asahi Black. However, the Asahi Black, actually, I love the fizziness of it with the carbonation level. See, I'm gonna have to do this side by side. I can get an Asahi Black beer bottle or can here. I can do it. I'm gonna need to do this again, side by side with this one. But I will say that I think, if I remember correctly, even though Asahi Black's taste is really nice and pretty strong, I think the flavor of this one is actually better. Now, I don't know if that makes it better because it has less carbonation, so I'm not sure how to feel right now. I'm definitely 100% going to have to come back and do another one of these and do the black one side by side to the Asahi Black one. The Sapporo one, sorry, to Asahi. The flavor of this one is really nice, but now I'm also thinking back to Asahi. Maybe the flavor is more full-bodied on the Asahi, and it's kind of more instant when you drink it. The taste, the flavor is more instantly recognized and felt and tasted in your mouth. This one takes maybe like a second to realize what the flavor is that's happening in there, in your mouth. It takes a second. It's especially noticeable like after like a second and a half, 2 seconds, and then once you swallow it and like it's basically leaving your mouth, that is a significant increase in flavor. So I guess it kind of like the carbonation dies down maybe and it like hits your taste buds at that point. Still really good. I really like it. Oh, I'm gonna have to get more of these. Why have I not been buying this? What the hell? What is wrong with me? Anytime there's a sale, I'm after this now. Asahi Black is just way too expensive, and this is an amazing substitute. It's amazing. Oh, I love trying Japanese things. I love making videos about trying Japanese things. I'll see you in my next tasting video if you want to stick around. Bye.